RECOUNT.
Can I turn on the radio?
Turn the radio on.
Hey, mind if I turn on the radio?
Hey, if you're going to ask somebody, ask me.
Hey, Alexa, play 93.3 KZOC.
I thought of you the other day. Remember how you coined that term, grandfather?
That was on accident, too.
Yeah, right. Somebody was trying to make a pun when referring to the tight end for the Chicago Bears, Jimmy Graham, and they called him Jimmy Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, no, I've heard this. Jimmy Grandpa, because he's...
I thought it was the funniest thing.
He's an old guy.
Grandpa.
He's an old guy. Good morning, Jeff, Jeremy. We got Carson. Did I do that again?
Yeah.
Cameron. Damn it. Sorry.
It's okay.
Speak my full name.
It's okay, because yesterday on the show, Cameron called the winner. What do you call her, Sheila?
Sheila. Sheila. Oh, Sheila. That's the song. Anyways, welcome into Thursday. Coming up later today, we're going to get Whitney on. We'll chat with her about what's going on downtown. So they still have that big raffle going on, a lot of cool things, and she likes to just get us updated, and she's always fun to talk to. So we'll talk to her a little bit later on. Federico's later as well, and we should probably do a word, right?
Yes, let's do the word, get it out of the way before we forget, because we've been forgetting it a lot lately, and I can't believe Shelley ended up winning. And she only entered like 6 words, too.
Sports, SPORTS. Scott does our sports once every hour at 50 past.
And the most famous Huey Lewis in the News album.
Yes.
Sports.
Hey, look at you remembering some Huey Lewis in the News. I like that. Sports, SPORS. You can enter that now. Go to KZOZ.com, and you're all set to go.
So I got to ask Cameron.
What's up?
Have you ever used a phone book?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious because...
You know, the paper ones?
Yeah, like Yellow Pages?
Yeah, they still deliver them.
I can go back 20 years and confidently tell you I've not used a phone book in 20 years, so, like, why would you have used a phone book?
Do you get satisfaction when you throw it in the recycling bin? I do. I don't know what it is. They drop them off. They always drop off too many. There's one at the mailbox, and there's one by my front door.
Like, I'm going to so recycle it.
And I'm like, you son. Yeah, boom, in the garbage. I used to save them and use it to start fires. Like if you were going to have a wood fire, because it's great paper. You just take it and you open the book, and then you can take your fingers
crinkle
it up really fast, rip it off, and then great for starting fires.
No,
I don't know why we still have phone books. Who's using phone books? I mean,
apparently
on your phone.
In a new survey, 42% of people are using phone books, which blew my mind. Wow. So when was the last time you used a phone book, Cameron?
When I was like 7.
Okay, and why were you using the phone book?
I wanted to call GameStop.
You didn't look it up on the internet, or have your parents look it up on the internet?
He was 7. I didn't have access. Didn't have access to the internet.
I don't think we had internet yet.
Yeah.
Wait, in 2007, you guys didn't have internet?
Yeah, people had internet. I had it in 95.
My dad might have had it, but my mom definitely didn't.
There's a humble internet brag right there from Mark Zuckerberg over here.
It did sound like it.
I had internet in 95.
It did sound like it, didn't it?
You know me, I had it in 95.
It was dial-up. It was like 2 megabytes.
I mean, I had web crawler. I didn't even have AOL.
I was Nexus. Was it Nexus? Netscape. Sorry, Netscape. Not Nexus. Netscape. Remember Netscape?
I remember Netscape. I remember...
it was my preferred browser.
Community college gave me a Netscape disk to put in my computer. They're like, quit using that AOL stuff. And I was like, well, okay, you're right. Netscape is good. I think I used NetZero, too. That was the ad-supported based dial-up service where they flash ads at you, but you got it for free. That was fun. That was the... like they just keep flashing ads at you whenever you're logged in.
Do you remember when you discovered porn was on the internet for the first time?
Yeah, that's the first thing I went looking for. Are you kidding me?
And then
I got it when I was 20.
And then do you remember when it wasn't just pictures, but there was like videos, and you're like, oh my God, like you could actually watch real action here?
When it was pictures, though, I mean, it was like, that's early on. It was just pictures. Those pictures would load so slowly.
Yeah.
And it's like, forget this.
Internet connection would be bad.
It's a
modem.
tease.
I just gotta use this time to go actually meet a girl.
Yeah. Well, you lived near people. I lived out in the country.
So even worse, right?
I remember sometimes it would take 20 minutes just to get connected.
It's terrible. I still...
Everybody remembers this, by the way.
Trying to look up something on the internet then, as opposed to picking up a phone book and looking it up. I mean, that's just crazy. 42% of people say that they've used. They still use a phone book. So it's more than 13 years ago. Are you guys familiar with Cesar Millan?
Oh, yeah, he's the dog whisperer. Yeah, he's the guy that always will go and fix dogs. Like, people call him up, and their dog, like, growls at people or is antisocial. And you've never seen that show, huh?
He's a dog fixer?
He's the dog whisperer.
Okay, but, I mean, that's what he does, though, is he ends up fixing dog behavior.
Yeah.
Okay, this makes sense. You said you never heard of Cesar?
No, I've never heard of him.
You must have a good dog.
I got a very good girl. She's a very good girl.
Don't talk to her like that. Not when we're around.
Oh, I'm gonna do it louder. I can get my microphone. I'll put it right up to her nose so you can hear her snore.
Oh, I don't mind that. I'd rather hear that than you talk to her like you're
she's a baby.
Like you're trying to kiss your girlfriend.
Aren't you a
okay,
good
give me
girl?
1 sec.
Cesar Millan, he's parlaying his fame from being a renowned dog behavioral expert, and he is using it to brand a collar, and that collar decided to put out a list of dogs, states with the best dogs and states of the worst dogs.
You said he's a collar, like a collar a dog wears?
It's called Halo.
Oh, okay.
And apparently it teaches your dog to be better, I guess. I don't know how. I don't know if it uses shock therapy or anything like that. That's not what this study talks about. It just says that they're the ones that commissioned the study. They found the states with the worst dogs, states with the best dogs. What states do you think have the best dogs?
California, of course.
No.
California did make the list of the nice list. There's a naughty and
of
a
good
nice
dogs?
list. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would
say the best dogs.
It came in at number 7. Jeremy, do you think you could beat number 7?
I would think it's a state where they have a lot of hunting dogs. A lot of hunting dogs are very well trained. They have to be. So I'm going to say Montana.
You are so wrong. In fact, everything flies in the face. Like when you hear where the naughty dogs are. I mean, that's pretty much what you just said. It's going to surprise you. Actually, New York, but you got to think about it. In New York, like New York has the best dogs, by the way,
because they live in apartments.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to train them to not bark and do all those things. Texas was number 2. I don't know why. Nevada number 3.
Texas was a great guess. And all their owners own guns, and they just figured it out. Like, hey, he's going to shoot me if I don't shut up.
Florida, number 4. What's your rationale for Florida? Hunting again? Hunting.
No.
Because that's all you're going to do.
Fishing.
Sit over
Fishing,
there
for sure.
and try to will your answer to be the right answer.
No, Florida doesn't make any sense.
Hunting. Washington, D.C., another metropolitan area.
Well, it has to make sense when I say hunting, right? I mean, hunting dogs are very well trained.
I don't know if Texas is a hotbed. I mean, yeah.
Sure it is.
But it's a hotbed for other things, too. I mean, Texas is huge, you know. I mean, that's like saying everybody that lives in California is a celebrity. Well, there are celebrities that live in California, but not everybody that lives here is a celebrity. Mississippi was number 6, California 7, Louisiana, New Jersey, and Maryland rounded out the best dogs, the worst dogs. Jeremy said Montana. Montana did not make the top 10, but their next door neighbor, Idaho, did. Idaho has the worst behaved dogs in the United States of America. Yeah.
Really?
I was thinking Idaho, and I skipped it.
Followed by Kansas, Colorado, Vermont, Maine, all these places. You can feel free, Jeremy, to yell out your hunting. Because
by the way, what state? I typed in what state has the most hunters? Texas. leads the nation in number of hunters, but it also is the largest state in the whitetail range.
Right. I mean,
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying the most hunting.
Millions of people live in Texas compared to Idaho.
A lot of
what percentage
hunters have
of
dogs.
Idahoans are hunters compared to Texans?
I mean, doesn't Colorado have a lot of hunting?
Yeah, number 3 on the list, Colorado. Kansas was number 2.
Where did Colorado come from? We're talking about Idaho and Texas.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, look at these. Listen once again to these.
I hear you.
States: Idaho, Kansas, not so much. Colorado, yes, hunters. Vermont, yes, hunters. Maine, yes, hunters. Minnesota, yes, hunters. Washington, yes, hunters.
All the best dogs.
Wisconsin. These are
worse
These
dogs.
are the worst dogs.
Oh, that's so
Wisconsin,
biased.
yes,
This is such a
hunters.
biased study.
Missouri and New Hampshire.
I want to recount. All right, we are going to win this. I'm sorry.
Why do you think
I want to recount?
Hunt dogs are the best behaved?
Because I've been around hunting dogs. Farm dogs and hunting dogs are the most well-behaved dogs.
No, are they mostly outdoors?
But the problem is there's not a lot of them. So, I get it. New York makes a lot of sense. The most people live there, number one. And number two, they have to be well-behaved. Otherwise, it just doesn't work out, right? I get it.
Is that why Texas came in at number 2? Because there's more dogs there than anywhere else?
Yeah, Texas is very populated.
Very popular states, 1 and 2,
Yeah, and it also has the highest number of hunters, according to Google.
Yeah, but it also has a lot of people that live in it, according to Google.
All right, so your point is?
I'm just saying, just so you know, if you're a California dog, if you have a California dog, you're doing pretty well. I mean, you're 7th on the list of best behaved dogs. I mean, that's pretty good for a big populous state like California and for Texas.
I mean, if you put the time in to train your dog, then you're good to go. I mean, you have to...
Or you just buy this collar, I guess, is what he wants you to do.
Well, I'm interested in that collar, though. I'd like to know more about it.
Why? Because you can't keep control of your dog?
No, I can, but sometimes
why?
I just want some assistance.
You know why? Hunter. Oh, if I have to, like you never know when you have to go to Target. Like sometimes your wife just drags your ass to Target. That's why I don't wear the red shirt, because it happened to me once before where people, in fact, Sarah, she listens to the program. She works at Target, and I was wearing the red shirt last year. It was around the holidays, and I went walking up to her, and she was waiting for somebody to come up and get a package delivered to their thing. She's like, "Oh gosh, I thought you were one of my coworkers." Okay, I'm not going to stop wearing this shirt to Target. Can't wear a shirt to Target. It's red.
I would almost want to wear the shirt to Target just to look at people and go, "Excuse me, I don't work here."
No, do the opposite. Wear the red shirt and then tell people what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's over there, dude. Aisle 8.
Right, that'd be good. It's actually a better way. Very smart. Camo. So when you think of holidays, when you think of Christmas, what do you think of? What smells do you think of first? For me, it's cinnamon, obviously. Cinnamon's a big Christmas smell.
Rain.
Okay,
Like rain or snow.
You smell and rain?
This weekend, we're supposed to get some rain.
Nah, I think it's going to be probably Sunday, yeah.
Your buddy said quarter of an inch to a half inch.
Who's my buddy?
John.
But that's, I don't...
John Lindsay.
See, but then I heard other weather forecasters say it was going to be...
Who's the other weather forecaster?
Dave Hovde, the guy that we talked to.
I know, but he's a TV weather forecaster. John is does it for
the power company?
Yeah.
I think I'd go with the TV guy over some electrician.
I don't know. He gives you a lot of useless...
John Lindsay's just an electrician who
He gives
talks
you
about
a
the weather.
lot of useless information that you don't need, but it helps really solidify the weather report. Because when he starts talking about, tide angles and stuff like that, you're like, whoa, this guy's got it drilled down all the way to tide angles. I'm trusting what he has to say about the weather.
No, he's very good at what he does. I was kidding. So stop. I know he's not an electrician, Tom. You don't have to write in.
But yeah,
rain. You said snow. What? You've been around snow at Christmas time? Growing up here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have family in Colorado, and it snows here. It snows in California.
Yeah. So you think of the smell of snow. I don't think of rain and think of the smell. I mean, in the spring,
I love the smell of snow, and I'm with you on that one, Cameron. But that's usually because I have to go up to Northern California into the Sierras to get it.
Oh, there is a smell, isn't there?
Yeah, I love the smell of snow.
It's a good smell. You know what I love about snow is the insulation that it provides and how quiet things
Yes.
can get.
Yes.
I really like that.
Yeah.
But, okay, the reason I bring it up is because
And then you watch The Shining.
KFC. You probably don't think of fried chicken around the holidays, but they're back with their KFC fried chicken scented fire log. It smells like their fried
Excuse
chicken.
me?
Yeah, you burn this log and it smells like their fried chicken, apparently. I haven't actually smelt one, but that's what they say. I remember it came out either a year or two ago. But now that Halloween is over, they're selling the KFC fried chicken
If I own
scented fire
stock
log.
in KFC and I hear this come out again, I'm dumping that stock because I'm saying, listen, our priorities are screwed, okay? Like Popeyes came out with a chicken sandwich that they literally had people killing each other over. Can we get a chicken sandwich before we make the fire log? Can we keep our locations open before we get a fire log? I mean, hell.
Yeah, let's
look at the Central Coast. There should be a wide path for you to have a KFC here. There's one.
Zero.
In Paso Robles.
Oh, there's one in Paso?
Yes. But I think
Where's
it's
it
an
at?
A&W mix
Isn't it
store.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Right by
it's
the
by the
fairgrounds.
fairgrounds.
Yeah.
I forget about that one. Yes. There's nothing in South County.
No.
There's nothing in SLO. There's nothing in the 5 cities.
You gotta go all the way to
You
Santa
gotta go
Maria.
to Santa Maria.
It's a big, long...
And they don't even have a drive-through at the one in Santa Maria. So
Just-
after I drive 15 minutes down there, I got to get out of my car and go inside with all
What
the
kind
other
of distance
people.
are we talking
that eat
about?
KFC.
Are we talking about 75 miles in between
Let me
each
tell you
KFC?
something. Yeah.
That is crazy, okay? So stop developing logs and crocs and all these gimmicks for promotion when you should focus on
Chicken.
making a better chicken sandwich.
Well, they make good chicken.
And I'm not even saying you have to make a chicken sandwich that gets people killing each other, but just one that is decent. I mean, Wendy's makes a better chicken sandwich than you do.
Really?
Jack in the Box makes a better because
Really?
the chicken sandwich it's a no-go at KFC.
I like the little ones. I forget what those are called. They used to come on now they come on
They're
a mini bun.
sliders.
They're not sliders though. What do they call those things? KFC.
Mini chicken sandwiches?
Yeah, that's a mini chicken
that's
sandwiches.
a good name.
No, they have a better name. I just can't think what it's called. But the chicken pot pie is phenomenal.
Okay. I don't know.
And
Because you know
it's
what?
a lot.
They're not telling me about it. What they're telling me is that they have crocs and that they have fire logs that they burn.
Smell like fried chicken.
That smell like fried
That
chicken.
we can't get here
So I'm
because
like, you guys,
we don't have one.
guys don't. How about just giving me some fried chicken? That's what this space that you guys are in. Come on.
Get it together, KFC.